Earth is to figure it ourselves. Well, maybe some have, but a few of us still know. You gotta be willing to put in the time, make the sacrifices, and the hard choices. The job's got its perks, don't get me wrong. The sweet smell of the morning dew, the way the warm sun and the cool breeze can dance across your skin. But don't think it's a game. The farm's got a way of sorting the wheat from the chaff. Just remember to keep your wits about you. You fall, you get back up again. Because this is more than just a job. It's a calling. Who else would choose to wake up early in the morning, tear up their hands working in the fields all day, and then spend the evening planning how they're gonna do it all over again, better, tomorrow? Day after day. Season after season. Year after year. That's a calling that's never ending. It stretches far forward and back from us as long as farmers have been tending this earth. And farmers will be around as long as such a thing exists. Tomorrow is secured by those willing to dirty their hands today. So when you feel alone out there in the field, just remember, you're not. Think about all those that have come before you. And all those that'll follow. Plant today. Harvest tomorrow.
Oh, hey, Gravy, how's it going? Oh, whoa, name change. Grave Gravy, not the food gravy.
All around the world, farmers
Wow.
know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard.
Here we
And it
thought
can be
we convinced you
surprising,
shorter
too.
names.
But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful.
What could be a good
So
name that
beautiful it can help you see yourself.
you don't want to be
in the
Grave
world
Digger,
in
although
all
that's what
new
you're
ways.
based on. You're based on Grave Digger, but you don't want to steal the name Grave Digger.
And the art of farming, the soil is the canvas. The seeds
What
are
about
the
just
paint,
Graves?
and the harvest is the masterpiece.
Empty grave. Something grave, right? You want to keep that Grave Digger fan. You want to keep
Hey,
that name, but
this
make
is
it
pretty
your own.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something?
Wonder if we could ask ChatGPT. What would be a good name based on graves? Gravestone. And you don't want to be Gravestone either, right? There's a wrestler Gravestone. What would be a good way? Graves Gaming. Graves Gaming. That's better. That's better. I like it better. I'm trying to think of something undead. Grave, empty grave gaming, empty grave. Where am I going anyway? I'm driving, but I don't know where I'm going. Up there, okay. Hey, Rocket, how's it going? How's it going? It says I also stream on Twitch. What? I've thought about streaming on Twitch, but I don't. Who says I stream on Twitch? Never mind. Never mind. I thought about doing it, getting a second stream going. Super Puppy in the house. You guys are all coming here to watch Gramps do some farming, huh? Wait, what happened to all... Wasn't there a wall here? I could have sworn there was a hedge here. Huh. There's no hedge here. I'm confused. Jürgen, how's it going? Schönen guten Abend. Have a good evening. Yes, a very nice good evening. Yes, einen sehr guten Abend. So now this is going to be in the way. What have I done? What have I done? And then Super Puppy goes, hola. So we got German, English, and Spanish. I don't speak the Spanish. Whoa! Whoa! Watch out for that tree, apparently. Whoa! Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. Did that work? No. Sometimes I don't have it set up. You have to actually click on a certain button to make it work. There we go. Okay. So Jürgen, wie geht es heute? Let's make sure I don't hit that tree. Let's jump in this harvester. So we're gonna do a 2-hour stream today, unless someone does a super chat, and then it'll be longer. But plan is a 2-hour stream here. And of course, you guys can spin the wheel or just select the hat. If you guys want to just select the hat, you're free to do that too. Oh, great. I can't. What is that, Russian? Or is that? Looks like Russian, but I have no idea. Is that Macedonian? What the? Good Gates? I don't know. Oh. Well, there. That was fast. Super Puppy to the rescue! It's me, Super Puppy. Mario. Why did I do the Mario voice? I don't know. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. Oh, please don't be dark blue. Please be no dark blue. 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 No. Stop. That. I'm fine with Mickey Mouse. Stop. No. Hate that hat. Oh. Here we go. Put up the goal again. I guess I'm streaming for 3 hours now. Start a new goal. 1 super chat. Let's go $10. And then I'll stream an extra hour, making it 4 hours. Can we even do that 5? That'd be 9 p.m. Maybe I don't want to do that. No, that's no. We'll just leave it at $5 and then people can spin the wheel. Should we do a discount today? Let's do a discount today. $2 for $2. Spin the wheel. Discount. It's a sexy hat. No, it's the ugliest hat. Well, it's not the worst hat. It's not like there's 3 that would have been worse. 3 that would have been worse. The darker the blue, the more I hate the hat. So there we go. We'll just start that goal. Put it on as discount. There we go. Today and today only. Okay, Rocket says Macedonian. Macedonia. Okay. Are you, Rocket, are you Macedonian? It's an uncomfortable hat to wear. Macedonian. I know nothing about Macedonian. Father Mick Gaming, how's it going? No, the biker helmet's still right next to me here. We did put a timeline on it, or time limit on it. So if you look at it over here, the motorcycle helmet is a 30-minute limit. So if you guys pick that helmet, it's only 30 minutes and then I spin the wheel to something else. Because I can't do a 3-hour stream wearing that helmet. So I did put a limit on it, but it's still here. We have bought Starlink as well, so we're going to test that. And James might try gaming with Starlink. I don't know how well that's going to work. I know some people have made it work pretty well, but also some people have had real trouble with gaming on Starlink. So we do own Starlink now. We're paying internet twice, which is not a fan of that, but we are paying for internet twice. I am a Christian that does not go to church, not very often. Biggest problem is I'm a long-haul trucker and very often I'm on the road driving on a Sunday. Bogan uses Starlink. So Starlink can work very well for gaming, it seems, when you're in the middle of nowhere and you're the only user connecting to those satellites, right? Now, where we live here, quite a few people are using Starlink, so it might not work very well, especially since we chose the roaming version, which does not get the same service as residential. You go to Orthodox Church occasionally, so that's Orthodox Catholic Church. My church split up. I am a member of a church. It's a Grace Mennonite church, which I don't get to very often. So I am a member at a church. But our church broke away from the Catholic Church back in the Methodist, Simon, and Lutheran years. Super Puppy's like, I spun this hat. No music is amazing. I have music, Michael. I have music, but it's YouTube, the relaxing YouTube music. So no Nacho Cast music right now. But I'd take a break from Nacho. I love Nacho Cast music, but hearing the same songs over and over, right? You need a break. So, Easter and Christmas, that type of stuff. Okay, that's cool. Crusto, I saw your interview on BDD. I didn't watch the whole thing yet, but I'm like, hey, Crusto's getting interviewed. So that was cool. So, Crusto, you're very rural and use Starlink. Wish you had more options. Amen. We need competition to Starlink. We need competition. We need to force these people to come up with better service, faster service, especially the price they're charging for it. Me and James are going to split the bill in half, and Starlink is going to pretty much live at his place. So technically he should be paying more than half, but I'm also going to just drive away with it every now and then. So there will be weekends where he just doesn't have internet because I drove away with Starlink. So I think it's fair to do 50-50, even if I'm only going to use it once a month, but then I'm going to drive away and he has no access to internet. Michael, comfortable 30 degrees Celsius. Texas heat's getting there. Michael, you're going to be complaining about how hot it is here in no time. Father Mick goes, where are you from? Oh, he's from Texas. He tells you exactly which town he's from, but I'm not going to do that part. So, Crusto, you have Rogers. Rocket Hub, or Rogers, well, in Canada, Rogers is not available. We have TELUS or Bell. No, TELUS or Shaw, those are my selections. TELUS, Shaw, or we are currently on TELUS and Starlink now, but I can't use Starlink in our apartment because our balcony faces the wrong direction. So Starlink is useless. Super Puppy has joined. I don't know if there's any contracts that are decent in here, so let's fast forward time. Don't do fertilizing, I hate those. There's some small mowing ones. Let's fast forward time to 8 o'clock and see if anything else pops up. Unless you want to do the mowing one.
Check, mic check, can you hear me?
Quiet, but I can hear you. Pretty darn quiet. Brady, Reamer Farms. Nope, I don't want to do, there's a hoeing one. There's that's a pretty good mowing one. I'm going to borrow those.
Better?
There we go. Okay. I'm happy with that. Oh, it's starting to rain. Well, how long is this rain gonna last? As a realistic farmer, I'm not gonna farm in the rain. It's not going to last long, so let's just fast forward through the rain.
I'll take care of the mowing contract.
Okay, sounds good. Which is Gravy? Rocket scientist? Oh, you forgot Gravy. We're trying to come up with a better name for Gravy. What's a better name for Gravy to use so that people think of a gravestone?
Gravy goes on mashed potatoes.
No! That's our whole thing here. We want to get away from the people thinking gravy mashed potatoes. So what would be a name that people think of gravestone instead of mashed potatoes?
I can ask a friend that I'm on a call with right now and see what he reacts with.
How about ask ChatGPT? What's a good username that includes a gravestone? There we go. Rain has stopped. But isn't gravestone some kind of wrestler name? Michael says 6 miles walk to this is 4 miles below my normal for walking distance today. It's okay not to hit your goal every single day. That's acceptable. By the way, I downloaded hundreds of new YouTube songs. If all of a sudden a song plays and you hate it, just let me know and I'll decide if I hate it too. And if I hate it too, we'll delete it out of the list. I did not listen to a single one. I just put them all in here. And part of my chat is covered, so let's... Because he wants a name kind of based off of Gravedigger. Hey, King. But not make people think of gravy and mashed potatoes because he's getting tired of that joke. He's heard it a million times. What if 5 people don't like it, Juan? 5 people like what? What are you talking about? What if 5 people don't like what?
I hit a tree and the massive Ferguson just rose up and landed.
What do you play on? We are on PC. I was just playing Terraria, and I'm like, oh, I promised people I was going to be on live by 5. I'd better be on here. The song. Oh, well, if 5 people hate the song and I like the song, it'll probably stay. If 5 people hate the song and I'm like on the line, goodbye. Hi, Jess! Welcome home! Father Mick, Super Puppy is playing. Yeah, F and King. I hate your name, by the way, because it's gonna get me demonetized. We play Crossplay a lot. We're Crossplay right now, open server. In fact, the thumbnail said as much. What? Who reads these days? Fair enough. No mods. Just the map. Just the map, no mods. We'll make it pretty darn simple. When we move this farm over to Gnadental, then we'll probably add a couple of mods, but not a lot. We're going to keep it very simple on mods just to make it easy for people to join. I literally don't even have a password on the server, but I do have a password on the farm. I want people to keep playing realistic, so I don't want people to just randomly log in and just destroy the farm. Yep, Oak Bridge Farms. Oak Bridge Farms. So, if you're willing to come here and play realistic and boring like a real farmer, like Grandpa Farmer here, come on, join us. The password is real. Juan, do you know anything about copyright-free music, and is it free? Is what free? Server name is 3Js. I think 3Js may be gaming, but just type in 3Js, the channel name, and you'll find it. So Rock, are you asking about my music in the background? Oh, let's say you made music and you want to copyright it. I have no idea how to do that. Did Nacho copyright his music? Oh, Nacho's in the works of copywriting his music. Got it. So maybe Rocket ask Nacho if he can point you the right direction if you want to make your own music and how to copyright it. I don't know the answer how to copyright your own music. So just says Nacho is in the process of copywriting his stuff. Grave the headstone. Headstone. Gravy. Michael's still working on naming. And Super Puppy thinks he's talking to me when he's just mumbling in the background. Negative, Father Mick. Copyrighted music cannot get your channel banned. I use copyright music on my videos all the time by accident. It will get you a copyright claim, which means I can no longer make any money on this channel, on that video. That particular video, depending on the copyright, either I make no... some people, you keep half the money and the artist gets half the money. Others, whoever the song belongs to, gets all the money from the channel. And in some cases, the video can't be played in certain countries, or if at all. But if you want a channel and you want to monetize your channel in the future, don't make a habit of playing copyrighted music, because when it comes to once you hit the watch time and the subscribers to monetize and you have a lot of copyright music, they'll deny your monetization. Does Super Puppy have a YouTube channel? Super Puppy, do you have a good YouTube channel? Hang on. How would I do that? Here, hang on. I can help you out with this. Whew. Here we go. Copy, paste. There you go. Super Puppy. You need to make some more content, because all of those pictures are still very squeaker baby face. FN King is starting up his PS5. Just King? Yeah, that's it. FN King it doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to fix that issue with it. Having issues, and I don't know how to actually put titles on it.
You gotta figure out your mic too, because we can't hear you. Yep, just call him King. It's alleged. Call me Farmer C. I usually call people by the name in their username. It's like, NachoCast is here, and everybody goes, "Hi, Scott!" And I'm like, "Hi, Nacho!"
I don't know why.
See? Nice and clear there. Very nice and clear. Almost like you have to be eating the microphone to make it work. No, I didn't see Scott anywhere. I tell Jess to eat the microphone too. Jess, eat the microphone! I'm doing fabulous, Father Mick. Fabulous! Jess introduced me to Don't Starve Seed in Terraria. It's got the sound effects and you're hungry and it's dark outside in Terraria. I'm really enjoying playing that. It's definitely a little extra challenge. Doing fabulous. Oh, there we go. I'm guessing that's King.
That's probably his PS5 user.
PS5 username. Yeah, you guys don't get to name your. It just takes the PS5 username, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it just randomizes your username like Xbox.
Oh, what's good? What's good?
There we go.
Hey! Can you hear me, FB?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what's the password to the farm?
Real. Basically, keep it real. So just 4 letters long, all lowercase, real.
Yeah.
What side does this dump on? I don't even know how
Do
to.
you want me to bring this tractor up to you?
Sorry, what?
Did you want me to bring this tractor up to you?
Sure. I'm kind of facing the wrong direction. I'm going to turn around and we're going to start harvesting the other direction. Oh, I'm just going to park on this side. If there's any other contracts we can do that too. I'm going to take a quick look while you bring
Juan,
the
this
tractor
AI
up.
is literally curving the tractor. I don't know why.
Your what? Yeah.
Wall was sliding down.
It's making weird curves and I'm... It's kind of funny, but...
Ooh,
No, I
spinach.
didn't mean to do that. Oh well. What?
It may be because
Sure.
it's,
Whenever. Well, I have to do a 3-hour stream already, so. Alright. I'm gonna turn around and start harvesting the other direction because that's gonna be better. I wasn't sure what side this thing dumped on. Okay, need to find more jobs to do. Only other
Do you want me to
job,
look for the contracts and tell you?
there's one more job out there that I've selected already, and it's rock picking. So we can't do any new contracts until we finish that. But if you don't want to do, if you don't want to do rock picking, I haven't done it in a long time, so I could give this up and start doing some rock picking.
Oh, I don't mind. It's up to you. I can go do the rock picking if you want.
How about I do a couple of more rounds of this? Nah, I'm gonna do some rock. I'm gonna start some rock picking now. If you want to continue doing this, the spinach is actually kind of fun to harvest. There we go. I'll jump out. And since you're a console player, you're gonna leave all the equipment on because that's just how console players play.
Wait, pardon?
Console players always leave all the tractors running.
Oh, my bad. I'll quickly go back to it all.
Oh, you guys all do it. Every console player, it's like, oh, the tractors are just going to be all left running.
I
Oh,
used to do that when I
oh,
actually started
no, I
this
just
game.
forget sometimes.
Because when you
I
play,
forget a lot of things.
you have it on auto start, right? On console, most people on console leave it on auto start.
It is
No,
easier for
I
auto
normally
start.
play it like that.
So, King, where are you
So
from?
Juan, how's your day been?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, awesome. Got a Zealander in the house. What's that? Just goes Kiwi.
Oh, yep. Everyone likes New Zealanders, eh?
Oh, yes. New Zealanders and Australians.
Oh, no, we don't talk about Australians, mate. Come on.
Well,
We're better.
us being from Canada, Australia is like our brother. Australia and
Oh,
Canada
yeah.
are pretty much the same country.
Australia and New Zealand, did you say?
No, Australia and Canada are brothers.
Oh, yeah, my bad, my bad.
I hired a stupid worker. I don't want to hire a worker. There we go. No course detected. What do you mean no course detected? There we go. All right, let's do this. This is going to be fun. You have a story for me?
No, yeah, I was trying to join heaps of people's like servers. Keep getting denied. I was like, I bet I just go on YouTube and find someone.
Was that
Why does
English?
the server not have a password?
Pardon?
Was that English?
Yeah.
I think that was Spanish.
Spanish. I don't even know how to talk Spanish.
Bro, Spanish is easy.
Spanish is easy. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, we don't talk Spanish over here.
I don't speak a word of Spanish, even if my name is Spanish.
I don't even speak a word of Maori.
Surprisingly,
You know that language?
Maldi? I actually don't know what Maldi sounds like. I probably would if I heard it, but Michael says, yes, I
Oh yeah,
understand him.
I'll
What?
just say hello.
Michael, you understand him? Well, Texans apparently can understand New Zealanders.
Yeah, so like, kia ora ki te pihi o koe.
Yeah, that's not English.
Yeah, nah, it's Maori.
That's Maldi.
I said hello, how are you?
Sehr guten. Es ist ein guten Abend.
Oh, yeah, you lost me there.
Yeah. So I'll start talking in German. Rocket scientist says, Ich liebe alle how do you say country in German? I don't even know how to say that. Ich liebe all London. There we go. I love all countries.
Oh, hell.
I
I
remember
just don't like India, you know what?
I remember in school these bullies, when they weren't busy beating me up, they were asking me to translate stuff into German so that they could insult and bully these other girls in class, and they wanted to know how to say "we hate you" in German. So instead I instructed them to say "I love you" in German, and that interaction did not go the way they planned. So Like, how do you say this? Make sure if somebody asks you, how do I say this in a different language, don't tell them the right things to say.
Oh,
Right things to
okay,
say.
fair.
What in the world am I stuck on? Look,
I keep forgetting to lower the back mower.
what is this? I'm hitting an invisible wall on the field?
Do you want me to come have a look at it?
I'm good. There's no rocks in that corner, but it won't let me actually pick up that corner. Weird. I don't need to go into that corner, but it's weird that it won't let me.
I like the big headers on the harvesters. I don't like small ones, so it gets too boring.
Oh, especially on this map. This map, everything is so small and crunched together. We plan on moving to a Canadian prairie map after this. And that...
Is that a PC only map?
Yep, it's in testing right now. It'll be cross-platform. It's called Gnadental. And it's going to be flat land based on where I grew up. And we'll be able to have big equipment. In fact, if you start as a new farmer, you get a huge John Deere with a huge header already.
One,
Nice.
there's not an invisible wall here.
Super Puppy, you're quiet again. I told you to eat the microphone.
Eat the microphone. Oh, hello.
Where do we go here? Can you tell more stories about
I ate
high
the
school and
microphone.
growing up, Father Mick? Yeah, I got my guts pounded out by bullies all the time. That's how high school or school went. Not high school, but that's how school went.
I said, Juan, there's not an invisible wall there.
Well-
I just went there.
I got stuck there anyway with the tractor. Hey Juan, I'm gonna send you
This
a
map
song
is
I made on
buggy, though.
in Discord. You made a song. You can make a song in Discord. Oh no, you're gonna send a song you made via Discord. Okay, in Discord you're gonna send me a link to a song. Okay, we can play it. Where is that gonna show up? Do I have to download it? Let me know when there's a link or something. Okay. All right, I'm gonna be full of rocks. I'm gonna need that trailer. I can figure that.
Wait, did you need the trailer that the spinach is in?
No, I'm gonna need a different trailer that's at the store, so it'll be fine.
Oh, I can quickly go get it if you want.
Rocket, do I need a link? Do I need a link? If I need, how else do I play it, Rocket? Or is there a?
You want me to go get the trailer from the shop?
Sure, if you want to, yeah.
Real quick.
Grab another tractor, one of our tractors from. It'll be in the center of farm, the Deutz Far or something. One of our tractors.
Oh, the Deutz. I bet.
No, there's nothing else there. What do you want from me? Oh, up there, Rocket. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, let's play that. Okay, here we go, Rocket.
Only that, but that's okay. So what field are you?
I'm on field 12.
Sorry? Holy.
12, right, basically right next to the vehicle dealership. So,
That's. Oh. Said lag on the car.
Rocket, sounds like one of those relaxing background songs. Super Puppy, you ate the microphone, now you can't talk at all?
I heard him say it before. Oh.
Is that a good thing? Yes, Rocket. That's the type of stuff I listen to all the time. Grave Reaper. Grave Reaper X. That's better. Grave Reaper. We can just call you Reaper. That's gravy, yeah.
I'm gonna say something, but you might get banned on live.
You're gonna
So I'm
say
not gonna
something
say
that's
it.
gonna get me banned. I doubt that.
No. But I said I'm not, because I don't want you to get banned.
Oh, 10-4. What time is it in New Zealand, Michael asks?
1:43 p.m.
It's just after lunch. Rocket knew the answer. Rocket goes, I know how to Google stuff.
So do I.
Because Rocket is Australian.
Oh yeah, they're only like now 2 hours behind us.
There we go. Now we've got a trailer here. Perfect, thank you.
So good. Hey, I finally learned how to turn the engine off.
Rocket goes, nah, I know from Kiwi Sim Farmer.
Oh, bet.
So Kiwi Farm Simmer,
You know
I'm
how
guessing
many
he's
hours-
from New Zealand then? What's that?
Yeah, how long it's gonna take us to the spinach field?
About as long as it's going to take me to do this rock picking contract. Forever.
Juan,
You
your
got
microphone
waters,
just showed- Juan, your microphone just sounded like this. It was like a chipmunk.
Yeah, I have that with other people too.
If my microphone sounds like a chipmunk, yours sounds like a muffled person in a grave dying. Gravy, did you bury
Oh.
Super Puppy? Wait, King, tell me the lottery number. What won, please? Huh? Rocket wants so Australia. Why do you want New Zealand's winning lottery number?
Probably to
Mate.
get rich.
I won the lottery last night. I won $2 million. No.
$2 million. Well, because he's ahead of time, he knows the future. 10-4. I got it. You're all just ridiculous.
Those will pay me forever.
Michael goes, hold on, let me convert that. What are you converting? Tabitha, how's it going? What are you converting, Michael?
Wait, so where am I dropping the spinach from the contract and from the trailer?
I have absolutely no idea. It says Farm Store Bay 2. So basically, right where you picked up
I'll
that
just
trailer.
mark it.
Yeah, so it's by Field 9, by the vehicle shop there. The middle of the three purple logos. Like, the spinach sure fills up fast. Happy birthday, Tabitha. And Gravy says...
so, I know the problem with my mic.
Yep, I
I just have
You ate it
to,
too much.
like, speak louder to the mic.
Gravy says, yes,
Nah,
I
it's
buried
just you
Super
ate it.
Puppy.
That's why it doesn't work. You ate it.
Yep. Hey. I'm crashed now. I'm just rubbing the trailer. That's not a crash. Michael is doing... you want $2 million. Michael wants to know what that would be in U.S. funds. So that would be $1.1 million. So less impressive in America, apparently. Imagine winning $2 million. I wouldn't even know what to do with that.
Same. Or you know what I'll just buy? Or buy quick tractor real quick.
If I won $2 million right now, I would say, there goes King.
I'll take them back to the community.
I think I would buy an RV and travel all of Canada and show it off to the world. But the rest I don't need. Exactly.
Juan, I live in an RV.
You live in an RV? Awesome. Have you seen our videos of us? We bought a new RV or an old RV. Basically, travel Canada in an RV, a nice big RV, get super high-speed satellite internet, better than Starlink.
I'll be back.
And then go to communities and help out communities and keep enough money to basically keep the interest to help out other people. Yeah, that'd be the way to do it, man. Basically, put the money into a high interest rate investment somewhere and use that interest to help out the communities. That'd be the way to go. Because I have no intention of ever being rich. I don't want to be rich. I have no need to do that. Of course, to win the lottery, I'd have to actually buy a ticket. Father Mick, I would love to do a lot of the U.S., but probably not right now. Yeah, Canadians have to have all sorts of special forms to visit the U.S. now because the U.S. is doing the stupid trade war. No, Michael. I mean a recreational vehicle. Not a radio control vehicle. RV.
Hey, Juan,
motorhome. Michael, I mean a motorhome.
Hey, Juan.
Yes.
I wouldn't recommend living in an RV. It's literally bad. You would have had propane tanks.
We already have a built-in big propane tank on the RV.
Oh, well, then you should be good, except for the water issue.
Yep. Definitely need water. Oh, King just got booted. King got kicked. I don't know if he had a bad connection or something. Yeah,
I could do the harvesting contract.
Yeah, you can feel free to switch around and keep doing that one, yep. Because that one's going to take forever, so even if you do it until if King shows back up again and then you can bail out.
And yes, I did turn the Massey Ferguson off.
Okay, so... Oh, never mind. King said he had to go because of a family emergency. 10-4.
That's a big 10-4, rubber duck.
Okay, hang on. Juan, can I say if U.S. or Canada would get into a war, who would win? Well, an actual
BRB.
war, U.S. would win if it was just Canada on the U.S. or Canada and U.S. If it was only Canada, U.S., but a war like that would be, what would happen would be Ukraine and Russia. That's exactly what would happen. Canada can be very vicious. Have you seen how Canadians fight in war? Canadians would get all the support of the NATO countries, and it would be a proxy war that would last forever. Canadians would dig in, and it would be a sludge. No, U.S. has not officially left NATO. They'd be attacking a NATO country while they were in NATO. Yeah. The U.S. is still in NATO. But you know, that's never gonna happen. I'm starting to like how my new username turned out. Yeah, Reaper works. Yeah, I like it. That works. That's better. And nobody's gonna call you Gravy. I mean, we will still call you Gravy for at least a while. Like Doggo, we kept calling. We're still called Doggo, even though he's Super Puppy. Well, not necessarily, Father Mick. When it gets down to the trenches, it would be one of those. It'd be like the Korean War. It'd be like the Ukrainian War. It would just keep going on and on and on, unless you were willing to just destroy the whole country and nuke everything, right? Just literally destroy it. And do like ethnic cleansing. In that case, the U.S. would win, yes. But if you didn't want to have a revolt on your hands for the rest of ever, and it would just never happen. No, Father Mick, I would say Canada would be Ukraine and the U.S. would be Russia. That's the situation we would be in. The whole world would side with Canada, which would mean the whole rest of the world would give Canada supplies. But obviously U.S. sells military weapons to the rest of the world. So the U.S. could just hit the button that deactivates all the F-35s in the rest of the world, and then it goes, ha, we win, right? So depending on how far you would want to push it, but if U.S. just wanted to go full on nuke everything, destroy it, not actual nuke, but just destroy everything, yeah, U.S. would win. Alfredo says, I'm the only one live? What? Is nobody streaming Farming Sim? Is that why, Alfredo, everybody's coming here? That would explain it. I mean, we got 8 viewers. Is nobody streaming tonight? It's a good thing I decided to stream. And Super Puppy already spun the wheel, making me wear this monstrous hat. And I decided the next 10 spins are only going to be $2 if anyone wants to spin and change my hat. Please change my hat. Someone have mercy on my soul and change my hat. I hate this hat. No, well, rocket scientists, no, I don't think Canada would win that war either. I don't think either side would win. But the U.S. would not just Super Puppy spun the wheel. Thank you, Super Puppy. Well, I guess I should hold off on the thank you, right? Where is it? Did I close the link? No, Super Puppy's there. Okay. Whew. Don't be dark blue. Don't be dark blue. Don't be dark blue. Don't be dark blue. No, keep going. Keep going. No, 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 no. Oh. Why? Why? It got worse. As you guys know, I used to be a firefighter. That's why that helmet's there. Oh. Now I got this heavy piece of junk on my head. It got worse. Super Puppy goes, I'll save you. Just made it worse. Oh, oh, oh. We don't have our rock pickup down. Oh, 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 oh. Professional here, backing up. Professional, professional. We can do this. Father Mick says there's lots of people streaming. Hey, Father Mick, no, don't send other people. Don't tell people to go. Don't send. No, no, Father Mick. You're stabbing me in the back. Make people watch me. Father Mick.
Do you want me to cover the bleed wound?
Yes,
Juan?
please. Yes, someone, please administer
All right,
first
let me
aid
do
to the
that.
stabbing. Yes,
All
I used
right,
to be
done.
a firefighter. How was that? It was amazing and also very traumatic. It was amazing and traumatic all at once.
Sorry, I was gone for a while. I was grabbing food also.
Did you see the hat
sorry,
you
I
made me
don't-
wear?
Yeah, I was wanting to stream while getting food.
And the only reason I'm not a firefighter anymore is because we moved. Moved to a different province, and when we moved, I'm just like, we're too far away from a fire hall. And it's a voluntary fire hall, and you have to live in town to be a firefighter where we moved. So then I stopped doing the job, and then by the time we moved to a town where that would work again, I got old. I got old, man. I got old.
I hit my head on the
Father
desk,
Mick, you better be sorry, Father Mick. You're gonna keep watching me. What about Alfredo? Alfredo's goes, bye. Gotta go watch someone else. Bye. Father Mick is healing my wound. Makes other people end their stream and come and watch. Yes, exactly. There we go. That's the right thinking. Oh, that's the right thinking.
Juan, I may have accidentally gotten. I may have gotten karma. I hit my head on the desk.
I hate when you start a line, I may have accidentally. I'm just like, oh, what have you done now? You hit your head on the desk?
When I was laughing at the hat, my head got hit on the desk.
Well, that's
Under the
completely
desk.
your fault. You're still here playing
I'll blame
GTA.
that on me.
You're gonna blame that on me? Hitting your head on
No.
the desk is gonna...
No, I wasn't blaming it on you. I said I blamed that on me because.
All right. Who was it? Iron Thunder. Blamed me for breaking his headphones. This was a couple of years ago. And I was streaming and I sneezed so hard into the microphone that Iron Thunder jumped and broke his headphones. What's up with all these deleted messages or held for review messages? What about the licking the screen thing? Who needs to lick the screen? make Super Puppy lick the screen? And they're funny. I thought it was funny. My moderators didn't think it was funny. Father Mick, sorry. My moderator said no haha here today. No haha. and who's bringing out the bars of, oh, Jess is bringing out the bars of soap. That's right. You better
My
be
head
sorry.
hurts.
I don't know why you have to be sorry, but you better be sorry. What do you guys like better? In cab or out of cab? Or a mix? And Puppy, am I
I've
gonna
got duct tape.
Whoa, I'm full. Super Puppy, am I gonna be stuck with this helmet now? It doesn't answer the question. I guess the answer is yes. And this rock picker feels up.
Since I hit my head on the disc, I guess I'll give
just what? Oh, in cab because it's more realistic. I did the wider viewpoint in cab here. I like it better. I'm at 75 degree viewpoint. So okay, Super Puppy, just watch me the motorcycle helmet. It can't. There's only one worse helmet than this one. Okay, it could be better. It could be better. Michael, you could be a firefighter. You just have to put on a little weight, a little muscle. Okay, let's go with a Blackbeard tricorn. Okay. There we go. There we go. It's the best hat so far. It's the best hat so far. Other than the one I started with. Michael lives in Texas and I live in British Columbia, Canada, so Michael does not know me in real world. Oh, Coyote's in here. Hi, Coyote. Totally missed ya. There's so many comments in here, I missed ya. How dare I?
Oh, good to know Coyote's okay.
Obviously, you figured out how to get past the Wi-Fi restrictions, so... Grave Reaper. That's definitely a better name than the last one. Still not 100% sold on it, but it's better. Well, Coyote was commenting on the other channel at like 3 a.m. I'm like, dude, you should be sleeping. Coyote does not know what sleep is, you're right. Still difficult, but you're alive. You're here. That's awesome. I know people kept asking where Coyote was, and I'm like...
Coyote, it's good to know you're okay.
How little can I say without giving all the personal information away? I'm still appeasing everybody's... Where's Coyote? Oh yeah, Rocket. I forgot to talk about your song. When the song ended, I just forgot about it. I liked your song. I liked your song. I should add it to my playlist, and then when you get it copyrighted, I'll get a copyright claim on it. And I know when you got it copyrighted. just put it into the YouTube playlist. It'll just get played every now and then. I forget, Puppy is on PC? Or are you on Xbox or PlayStation? There's no slot limit. So you're on PC, right?
PC.
Puppy? Yeah. So,
Yes.
because your microphone's working really well right now. You
Yeah.
have like a headset? Or like a boom mic, or Coyote goes, I'm old, enough said.
Oh my.
No, this is not rock. I can play Rocket song again. Here, this is Rocket song. I'll play Rockets. Here we go. This is Rocket song. Last time we played the song, there was so much talk and jibber jatter going on. I think hardly anyone heard it the first time. It is very relaxing. I kind of like it. It's your new nap song?
Last time when I was playing Farming Sim on single player, I literally got a tornado, but I did not see it.
You didn't see it. So you could see
Yeah,
where
it was
on
on
the map?
fast forward. No, I slept through it when I was building
So when you see,
mansion.
you can see it on the forecast. Make sure you don't sleep through those. Just fast forward.
Yeah,
Coyote, you plan on escaping in a couple of days, so you're not home yet. Okay, but a couple of days, nice. I really like this wider field of view. I think I would recommend anyone that plays in cab to do the same thing, is move the field of view to 75%. Wouldn't want to go any further back because we're like sitting right on the seat. We're actually sitting where we should be sitting. Default, it's at I think 60%, and you're way too far forward. Watch for the increased RCMP presence. Did you just call?
what is RCPM?
RCMP, I'll explain that. Did you just call? Oh, escaping? Okay. Like, the reason why there's an increased RCMP presence is because they're homeless. RCMP is short for Royal Canadian Mounted Police. It is our national police force. It is our secret service. It's our everything police. Instead of having many different kinds of cops, it's our everything cops. We do have some city police that is split off from the RCMP, but most cities employ the National Policing Service. So basically, RCMP is from the beat cop on the street, the traffic enforcement, the investigator, Secret Service. It's all RCMP. So your sheriff, your
What
local
about the detect?
your local town cops, your DEA, your FBI, it's all under RCMP in Canada. So if you can think of an official police force in the US, in Canada it's all under one title. Grave Reaper, it's impossible to see, but I will go take a look. Just for the sake of looking at your Grave Reaper with a car, the flag as the sickle. The AI art missed the E on the grave. You might be able to just go to Affinity Photo or something. Oh, my Affinity Photo is open. Let's close that down. Affinity Photo or whatever photo program. No, don't save any of it. But there we go. Got an old classic sports car. Oh, wait, since when did Super Puppy go just to puppy?
I swap channels.
Oh. When you say I swapped channels, it sounds like you went and watched somebody else. You should say rather I swapped accounts.
Yeah. Surprisingly, I can see Coyote's comments when I'm on the other one.
Suppose I'll have to put my pants on too? Yeah, probably, Coyote. Probably. When Jess made the RCMP comment, I thought she was jabbing you about looking like you're homeless. But, you know, after your ordeal, you might look pretty homeless. Do you guys ever tell you about the story? When people think I'm homeless? It's happened a couple times where people thought I was homeless, but my favorite story is a little bit before Christmas. It was in December. At the end of my work a week, I look pretty rough. And I'm wearing a dirty reflective jacket, and I parked the big rig about 2-3 blocks away from home and just walk home. And I have my backpack with my laptop and cameras in it. And then I grab my bags of food. So those are like in chopping bags I'm carrying. And then on the back of my backpack, I strap in my laundry bag and I strap on my water bottles. So we're carrying quite a bit of weight on my back. And people treat me so different when I'm walking home like that. I go home, take a shower, and put, my nice hat on, and then walk by the same people. They treat me so different. But my favorite is someone pulled over and gave me a Christmas care package with, toothbrush and socks and all that stuff in there. I didn't have the heart to tell them. I just, thank you so much, and then I went and gave it to the next homeless person I saw. Hopefully they were homeless. Had like a $20 bill hidden in there too, and it's like this Christmas homeless care package. It's like,
Juan, you always do good charity to people.
It's like, thank you. I appreciate the charity. So when people, it's just like, I just was laughing, and I think they thought they did the best job in the world. They made this homeless guy smile and be the happiest guy in the world. When I was just laughing away because it's like, hey lady, I think I make a lot more money than you do. But you know what? At that point, what do? It's just like, embarrass them or just take the package and then pass it on to the next homeless person, right? It's like, I know where the homeless people hang out. It's like that weekend we went into the creek where the homeless people are and just gave it to the first person I saw. It's like, we'll give it to an actual homeless person. Oh, I'm almost full.
Juan, did any one of those people, when they pass by you, offer you a ride or no?
Yeah, I get offered a ride every now and then. Yep. I get an offer every now and then. A couple times a year somebody offers a ride, especially in bad weather. But recently I haven't really walked in bad weather. I just call Jess and go, hey Jess, can you give me a ride? But when it's colder, I often walk. But at the end of the shift, I can look pretty homeless after being on the road for 5 or 6 days. Speaking of this, next week's going to be a long one.
Yeah, I realize. Do you use GoPros when you put it outside of the truck, right?
No, hate GoPros.
I mean, they have short battery life and they overheat fast.
That's why I don't use them. I will never use GoPros again because they overheat and they'll just randomly shut down. So I don't use GoPros. My cameras just work. I never, not never, but I rarely have a camera shut off on me because of overheating or for any random reasons. My cameras don't shut down. My cameras just work.
Why do I keep hitting stuff?
So don't buy a GoPro, guys. Also,
well,
careful.
I used to have a GoPro, but I accidentally put it in a microwave.
I don't believe that for a second that it was accidental. You did it on purpose for a project or for an experiment, and the experiment didn't go the way you planned.
Yeah.
See you later, Farmer Mick. Don't buy GoPro. Buy DJI Osmo action cameras. They look very similar to GoPros. They're waterproof. Well, the new GoPros are waterproof too. They're just as good as GoPros. They great 4K video. They just work and they don't overheat. Do not buy the Osmo 4. The Osmo 4 has the GoPro issue of overheating. Buy the Osmo 3 or the Osmo 5. That's what I use.
Also, by the way, never mind, I forgot.
Never mind, I forgot. Yeah. So I use four Osmo action cams for my videos.
I've got like 2 drones.
I have a DJI
and my dad planned
mini drone as well.
And my dad plans to give me a third one, the Maverick.
Maverick Mini?
No, Maverick Pro, I think.
You need a license to fly that in a lot of places.
Whoa, some AIs always get in front of cars.
So, yeah, careful about getting the Maverick Pro. You'll probably need to go online and get a flight license, which will restrict you to certain places. But if you actually want to fly that everywhere, you'll have to get a professional license. Let's get on top of comments. Father Mick was leaving. But can I use it on roller coasters? The Action 5, unless there's a rule against it, yeah. Of course you could use, if you can, wherever you can use a GoPro, you can use a DJI camera.
I'm gonna swap back to my main account.
Here, let's look it up. DJI Osmo Action 5. It looks like a GoPro. I cannot hear Super Puppy, but I think he said BRB anyway. Oh, I'm not talking to Super Puppy anyway. I'm talking to Father Mick. Okay, see ya, Coyote. Thanks for dropping in and saying hi. Awesome camera. I really like it. I use, what store am I on? Yeah. And with the DJI Action 5, it syncs with the DJI mini mics. With these mini mics, it auto syncs to the camera, and this microphone is so good in the wind if you put the little windsock on it. You don't need the receiver in the center. You only need the mic. So save yourself some money and just buy the mic. If you're going to buy a DJI Action 5, I don't know why. If you're going to buy yourself a DJI Action 5, just buy the microphone. Don't get the receiver. Because the microphone or the camera itself is the receiver. There we go. There's the windsock on it. It's amazing in the wind. Highly, highly recommend this microphone with that camera. If you want to use these microphones on an iPhone or an Android phone, then you'll want the receiver. So we love the DJI action cams. So yeah, there's the Action 3. I don't know if there we go. Action 3. I used 3 of these and 1 of the 5s. So highly recommend. The 3 will not sync with those microphones. So if you want that microphone, get a 5 and not a 3. And like I said, don't buy the 4. It overheats. No point. No point in buying the 4. The 5 and the 3 just work. Every time it just works. You can put the cameras up outside and they just work. And I love the magnetic mounting. Having said that,
I went the wrong way.
my cameras have tethers on them now. When the mounts break, eventually someday the mounts will break. I have a tether on them now. So, highly recommend. Highly recommend.
I went the wrong way, Juan.
You went the wrong way. I don't know why that doesn't surprise me.
I thought I was on field 23, but that was the mowing contract.
Ah.
I was supposed to be on field 7.
Oh yeah. There we go. No, we've dropped down to 5 viewers. Everybody's left us. Coyote's left us. Father Mick has left us. Those look useful when I start to make my four-wheeling videos. Looks like I'm gonna get myself some. Yes. Yep. Also, I highly recommend a case for cameras when you use it. If you decide to go GoPro, which would be insane, but I highly recommend small rig for cases. I use small rig. Dismiss. Products. Can I just search? Here we go. DJI Action 5. Action 3, 4, and 5 all use the same case. So it's a nice aluminum case. What? Michael? Now you renamed the account to Mini Michael. I use these aluminum cases. It's a second account, yeah. And then I've bolted on a tether to the end of the mount. That way I can't lose the camera down the highway. And it saved me a couple times already. So I highly recommend small rig. Really quality. And it reduces the amount of heat going to the camera too. I've never had them overheat, but I have had the screens shut down because they were getting too hot. Which is what you prefer. Goes, hey, camera's getting a little warm. Shut the screen off. The ones outside never overheat. It's the one when you have it inside where the heat beats on the dashboard in plus 30 degrees Celsius. Then they tend to get a little warm, but I've never had it fail because of overheating. I've just had the screens shut down. And now I just shut the screen off before. What, now I'm supposed to check out your avatar now? Is this just a check out your avatar day? I hate your name. I hate Mini Michael. It's a Texas cowboy hat. Of course it is. I didn't recognize that in the thumbnail as a Texas cowboy hat. I would delete the background around it. But that's awfully Texas-like. I have a Texas hat that
I mean, Michael is Texan, so
yes.
Obviously he would have a hat.
I have a
Texas.
Texas cowboy hat. Well, it's more like an American cowboy or top hat, floppy felt top hat. But I thought of just burning it publicly on video. You know, the whole elbows up. But I decided not to. But it will not be on the hat list until your US leaders start behaving. And having said that, until the US and Canadian leadership start behaving, because the Canadian leadership is not behaving very well either. Luckily, did they call an election? I'm pretty sure we have elections coming up here, so we got a chance to change our leadership. I, for one, will not be voting for the current leadership. And if you do vote for the current leadership, I'm fine with that too. We can still be friends. Politically, I would love to have the freedoms and rights of the far left and the small government of the far right. That's the kind of government I would like. I would like a mix.
Michael, I mean, I like Puppy as my second channel.
Are you not a fan of Mini Michael?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was gonna say, you know, I could have changed it to Mini Puppy, but that would have been so awkward. Like, Mini Michael and Mini Puppy would be awkward.
Unless Milo Girl was in chat and you temporarily make it Mini Puppy, just have a conversation with Milo Girl and then change it back again after. That would be funny, but without Milo Girl around, the Mini Michael is just awkward. I agree.
Awkward.
Awkward. I need some kind of sound clip for that.
Awkward.
Here, let's do a quick search. Sound clip awkward. How do you spell awkward? Awkward is awkward to spell. No, I don't want to use all your cookies. I don't want crickets either. Where's the play button for these? No, I don't want... No, these all sound good. You know, that one's actually funny. But I want the actual sound clip of someone saying awkward. I'll have to search for it later. We're farming here. Michael says Minnie is from Milo. Huh? Did Milo tell you to change your name to Mini Michael? Is that what happened? Okay, so that makes more sense.
I said what? I got so confused of what Michael just said.
Grave Reaper. I'm gonna see if Google transfer my very first account to this phone. Did it on Friday, so tomorrow sometime it's going to be transferred to your new phone? Huh? I'm definitely not following that one. Basically, you got a new phone and transferred all your info to the new phone, maybe? Maybe that's what we're talking about? That might be it. I'm gonna go with that.
I don't know what noise I just heard.
They're coming for you.
Did y'all buy any more chocolate oranges?
No, Jess, how dare you not buy any more chocolate oranges? You can only buy them around Christmas? Oh, so from Purdy's you can get the orange bars. Yeah, that's a good idea. They're expensive though. Purdy's is expensive. Grave Reaper. No, I made that account with my first phone. Now this is my third phone. You don't have to make a new account for different phones there. Dude.
You could just do the same account.
Gravy,
like
gravy.
tap the phones together.
Gravy. Gravy. Man, gravy. Here.
I'll be back.
Look, gravy. Gravy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. 6 accounts on this phone all at the same time. I literally have 6 accounts. I use 5 of the 6. One is a dead account, but 5 accounts are live and used accounts that get content every now and then. I would never get a different account for a new phone. I'm guessing you just forgot your password. All you have to do, literally, all you have to go to the bottom. You click on your phone. Click on the bottom. You click on your U logo, and then on the top there it says switch. On the top it says switch account. Click on switch account, and then on the bottom it says manage accounts. You can add an account. So I have 6 accounts on this phone. So you have your old phone number as the authentication, and you no longer have access to that old phone number, and you forgot your password, so you can't reset your password without having the old phone number. So lesson learned, remember your phone number. Can you use LastPass for free? Up to a certain amount of accounts? Okay. So Grave. I think you can get a free version of this. Not LastPass, 1Password. Go to 1Password. Go to 1Password and download 1Password onto your phone. And that will remember all your passwords but you can only use it on one device for free. It'll remember all your passwords. Just make sure You remember this one password. If you forget that one password, you've lost all your passwords. But you only have to remember one password. Make it a hard one to remember, that like change it every now and then. People can't handle changing passwords, but change it like on a monthly basis. I don't change mine on a monthly basis, but I do change mine. Oh, I have to still empty. So that's good advice for everyone. Get a password manager. And then you just log into there. I don't know how much is one password a year. If you can afford it, buy the service and you get a lot more options. Ooh. Ooh. I have rice and beans, guys. Not rice and beans, chicken fried rice. I've got chicken fried rice, a whole bowl of chicken fried rice, guys. Black sesame seed, soy sauce, carrots, peas, egg, chicken, and rice. Grave, how's school lately? A little hot. Chicken fried rice. Why can't I dump this? There we go, Sparkle Station. Why can't I dump this? Anyone? Is the trailer full? No, it doesn't look full. Mini chicken and rice.
I've got a neck massager on.
Why can't I dump this? $3 a US a month for one password. Highly recommend. Anybody know what I'm doing wrong?
Let me see.
I've been dumping this whole time. I can unload here, but I should just be able to back up to it and hit the I button and unload. Unless the trailer's full.
Trailer is 64% full.
This makes no sense. Here, I'll let you try to dump.
Got it.
Black sesame is supposed to be healthy for you? How dare you give me healthy food? Got a reputation to keep here.
Now, where are my cookies? Do you take my cookies? No? Oh, they're right here. Oh, me love
That
my
is
cookies.
weird.
No. This message approved by Cookie Monster.
Do we have to fold it up first? I don't think so.
No, wait, you don't have any stones in here.
What?
It's a 0.
What? It's 0. Did I dump it and then got carried away? I'm stupid. At least you caught the problem. That's awesome. Hey, thanks for solving my problem, Super Puppy. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
You can't dump stones because you don't have any stones.
Can't break the laws of physics.
I can try. I love healthy food though. At least when it's this good. Feel mini rested. Awesome. Gravy says it's his fault. I went off track because I was talking to him and lost track where I was. It's good. This is really good. It's a lot of food though. We own chopsticks, right? I need to learn how to use chopsticks when eating this. Looks like he's eating icing.
Chopsticks are not easy.
It might be easier than eating this with a fork. Look, here you go. Creamy vanilla, Michael. Creamy vanilla icing. That's exactly what I'm eating.
My neck is really hurting.
Well, fix that. Why is it hurting?
I'm using a neck massager to get that fixed.
Wait, why did Michael say you? Oh, I showed him frosting. Never mind. I must be slow today. I left that door wide open. Mini autocorrect needs to relearn. Just says keep up with the comments. I'm driving with my feet right now. You guys ever drive in real life and hold onto the wheel with your knees? To the end of the field. No, that's dangerous. I've driven with my knees all the time. I once did a trip all the way from Penticton to Caramias. It's about half an hour, 45-minute drive without touching the steering wheel.
Do you need me to move the rock, other tractor away?
It's fine there. I'm past it now, so it's fine. Are you working on the harvest? I didn't like that. That was too much carrot in one bite.
For best quality on a camera would be DJI with their drones and stuff.
I wouldn't say best, but general consumer, yeah. You can get professional stuff that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars that will be better. But for consumer stuff that we can afford, yeah, DJI. Are you Apple or Android?
Me?
Yeah.
Apple?
Oh yeah. If you're an Apple user, I highly recommend DJI drones.
Yeah, I use DJI drones. I've got a FPV drone and a traditional drone.
Yep. Apple works with DJI very well. It does not work with Android very well. But you sold that. Because I got a drone right here. I've got the DJI Mavic. The light one, the mini. Right there. There we go. Unfolds. Mini. It literally says Mavic Mini right on there. You guys can't read it, but it says Mavic Mini. And puppy, if you didn't live far away, I'd say I'd send it to you. But because it just, we're Android users and it just doesn't work well with Android. Maybe with Starlink it might work better, but I don't fly it ever. Where are you going, buddy?
Hey Juan, do you need me to move the other tractor that's by Farm 12?
Okay, so you asked that question and I answered it, and I said no, I'm way past it already and it's out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Did you forget I answered it, or did you not hear the answer the first time?
I didn't hear it for the first time, sorry.
Mini Michael. Michael is leaving? No, okay, no. Oh, Mini Michael, that's why. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I was just not following properly. Stone picking, we are 63% done. Hey, Super Puppy. Super Puppy.
Yes?
Check out the chat. The Sparkle Station wants you to be muted. Milo Girl doesn't like you. It's gonna be a new fight. Milo Girl, I've been complaining the whole time that he's too quiet and to keep turning his volume up because he's too quiet. Oh, I missed a row. So, that might be a game volume issue.
Yeah, that is a game volume issue.
Let's see if we can fix that. Where's that one come from? That one's coming from there. Okay. Turn that one down a bit. There we go. He's so loud. Yeah, it might be a levels issue for me. I turned it down a bit, so hopefully that. But now the music might be too quiet. Music, radio volume. Let's turn that up. Okay, let's try that.
What is that clanking I hear in the background, Juan? Oh. I heard mashed potato.
Mini Sparkle Station. Super Puppy. Yeah, too many Texans. I agree, Milo Girl. Too many Texans. The Texans are taking over. Milo Girl's from Milo, Alberta. So that's why chopsticks would be quiet and I wouldn't be clanking in the plate here all the time. In the plate bowl. You need a spoon instead of a fork.
Dude. 4. Oh, that actually worked.
It's not a line I want to hear. I tried something dumb and it actually worked.
No, IRL. I put a massager on the leg where I'm controlling the microphone key, and it's actually helping a bit.
Okay, that was good food. Thank you, Jess.
What were you eating?
I showed you guys the plate. I talked about it. I swear you're the worst list. You're a worse listener than Michael. So we had chicken fried rice.
Oh, I've had that before.
And it was really good.
That's actually pretty good. Yes.
Homemade.
Oh, I think I from I don't know that one rice area. I don't know what it's called.
You said knock first, so I'm knocking, man. I'm knocking, Minnie. Minnie knocks. Cute avatar sparkles. Huh?
I meant to say sparkle.
Oh, you're saying Sparkle Station's avatar is cute. Got it. Snap election? When's the elections? April 28th. Hallelujah. I'm voting on that one. Usually elections are really dragged out. So imagine American elections. How long do you guys take to vote? How long do you guys the voting campaign? They announced an election today and we're voting in 31 days. 37 days.
Let me actually Google that quickly.
How long are your campaigns? We're going to vote in 37 days. So starting today, now that they made the announcement, we can vote whenever. Our leader can call an election anytime they want, and our leader has called an election. He doesn't need to call an election until fall, but he's called an election, and in 37 days we're going to have an election. None of this millions and millions of dollars spent over how many months? You guys run with the primaries first and then, yeah. Don't waste all this tax dollar money. We just get to elections. And why would he call an election now when he could just continue being leader till fall? Because he's got a higher chance of winning right now than in fall. It's literally the only reason. So in the US, it's usually you announce it in spring and then the whole summer, and then in fall you do your election, right? So majority of the year, 3 seasons. And we're gonna have 37 days. That's it. The last one in the US was 440 days. 444 days. 444. 440 days, 44 days, you guys campaign, while we're going to campaign for 37 days. I think our system's better than yours. And my vote counts. There's no electoral college that chooses what my vote counts for. Every actual vote counts for the leader of the country. Now, I'm not saying the U.S. has the worst system out there. The U.S. has a pretty good system compared to some other countries. But ours is better. Australia's is even better. Australia has representation type of voting, which is just so good. Man, that needs to be the system in the whole world, in my opinion.
It would be about a year and a half.
Well, we're going to be just over a month.
I never knew Canadians' elections are smaller than United States.
Like, why drag it on for so long? Like, what's the point? What's the whole, other than spending taxpayers' money? What's the point of having elections drag on so long?
Do I know? I'm literally not.
Our leaders literally can't call anyone. They can't put up any signs. They can't go door to door campaigning. They can't do any of that until the election is announced. And then you have 37 days to campaign. In 37 days, we vote. Done. Easy. Fast.
A week is about for our voting for civilians allowed to vote.
So it doesn't get as messy because of that, I think. Because yours lasts so long. You have to campaign for so long. Tabitha, I would love to put on a different hat. To do that, you have to hit that little gold button, and then we spin the wheel. Oh man, Tabitha, I hate this hat. I would love if someone, it's only $2 today. It's only $2. So our elections can be between 37 days and 51 days. So the leader can decide to stretch it out longer than the 37 days if they want, but the max is 51 days. That's the maximum. So less than 2 months is the maximum campaign.
Yeah.
You hear that? You hear that, Super Puppy? Tabitha wants a different hat. So to do that, all you have to do is hit that gold button, and then we spin the wheel, and then it'll be a random different hat. I certainly wish it was a different hat, but Super Puppy's done a lot of super chat today. I'm not going to ask him to do it again. I like this music. This is...
I'm gonna put on my heated blanket. I'm cold.
You're cold? How cold is it?
In my room?
Sure.
61.
I don't know what that means. It's 27 Celsius here. 61 doesn't seem very cool. It is below room temperature, right? That is below room temperature. So what is room temperature? 72 or so. Oh yeah, so okay, yeah, that's cold then.
That's 16.111 degrees Celsius.
Okay, yep, that's cold. Heater blanket. I think that's a good idea. You're right call. Mini win-win. I know.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hang on, I'm getting a call.
Okay. I knew it would be for you, mini Jess piece. Oh. I knew it would be for you, mini Jess piece. Mini floating blue stick are in the same family as the mini dragon. Sounds good. So it's a mini win-win for you.
Gotta go, Juan. See ya.
Sounds good. Have a good day. Enjoy whatever you're forced to go do now. Damselflies. Got it. Thanks, puppy, for doing a bunch of farming here with us. Mini Juan is confused with all the mini nonsense. Damselflies and dragonflies. See Sparkle Station, now it's all quiet. What? Dragonflies are tasty? Oh. Mini chocolates. Dragonflies dipped in mini chocolate? Is that? No, okay. Where'd Michael go off to? So Tabitha, I'm now stuck with this hat because Super Puppy is gone. Michael said BRB 15 minutes. Got it. And the only way I can get out of this hat is if... Well, Gravy's done a super chat before, but I think that's about the only other person in here that's done a super chat. I know Mila Girl won't, for good reason. Gravy, what did I walk into? Doing other stuff on my phone, and now I walk into this. Yeah, I don't know, Gravy. I don't know. It's confusing. Sparkle Station said it herself. Mini nonsense. You walked into mini nonsense. We're 78% done. Oh, apparently you're not allowed to go AFK. Mila Girl says so. AFK is away from, or different than BRB. You're right. AFK, you could still hear, or Jess can still hear me, but go ahead, scream then. Jess says if I scream, you could still hear me. Go ahead. Yep. Oh, Canada. She says absolutely not. No screaming. Tickle me. No. Not even in a test. That would make me scream, but it's going to make you scream too. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I want more. I'm serial. Serious. I'm serious. But I want ice cream. I'm gonna have a temper tantrum. You gonna make me a deal? Ooh, we're gonna make a deal. Deal or no deal? Well, what's the deal? Spit it out. I have to do all the dishes for ice cream. No, I'll just get up and get my own ice cream in that case. I'm sure. No deal. No deal. Good ice cream is mint chocolate chip. No. I mean, yes, mint chocolate chip is very good. Never mind. I'm agreeing with you there. But the chocolate we have in there right now, it's called triple chocolate. Or it's called double chocolate. Never mind. Double chocolate. The Magnum. What are they? Popsicle style, you know, with a stick on them. Magnum and double chocolate. So good. My favorite Blizzard to get from Dairy Queen is the mint Oreo Blizzard. That's my favorite Blizzard to get. Okay, I'm gonna literally go get up and get some ice cream. Hang on, because Jess has made no deal. Hey Michael, can you spin the wheel for me? I'm starting to find this hat annoying. So, they're these. Double chocolate, Magnum. Oh, so good, guys. Missed the recycling bin. I'll have to pick that up after. I thought, Michael, you were cutting grass today. Because it was 2 inches of grass. Okay, let's get going here. You see now that we're zoomed out, you can see the mini throttle. When I hit the throttle here in real life, the throttle goes down in game. You can see how much I'm pressing the throttle on my steering wheel setup. Michael said, no, I never said today. Oh. Right, Sparkle Station? Hot, right? Way too hot. This is good. This is so good. Like if in July you said it was that temperature, that's fine. We're good with in July. But this time of year, it's too hot for this time of year. Yeah. It's too hot to even eat ice cream. Oh, I'm full. It's interesting. Today I got the participation award, basically. People came and joined our channel. We had like 9 people watching because nobody else was live streaming. It's like, well, I'll watch you because there's nobody else to watch. So that was kind of neat. Having a lot of people showing up in today's stream. Yeah, our best streams usually end up being on Friday night. But instead of that, I just relaxed this Friday. Such a relaxing Friday. Oops. So Jess and I have talked about it. We're gonna one day a week. We just don't do any work. I mean, I still worked, but we're not gonna do something just for work. We're not gonna do a live stream one day of the week. So you're never gonna get me on a Saturday and a Sunday stream. You're gonna get me on a Saturday stream, or you're gonna get me on a Sunday stream, or you're gonna get me on a Friday stream. You're not gonna get me on both. If the weather goes stupid outside, you'll probably get me both. But. Did you guys see my new video? Tell me what you really want. What you really, really want. I want a ziggy zag. Yeah, I want a ziggy zaga. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't that like a Spice Girl song or something? I think it's a Spice Girl song. Okay, at least I'm not that far out. I might be Grandpa Farmer here, but where are you going? Lock onto the right line, buddy. Oh yeah, Spice Girls. I'm not watching that movie. Cinderella movie looks awful. Looks absolutely awful. And then Milo Girl is washing out Michael's mouth with soap. Good job, Milo. I honestly don't know what the comment was all the way, so for the record, my swear jar hasn't gone up in a long time for swearing. It's gone up for crashing. So I'm doing better. Milo Girl is good inspiration for me to do better. What mini song? Or are you asking what this song is? Down with Your Get Up YouTube playlist. Yep, you're a good influence on me. Even if you only show up for 5 minutes, it keeps me on my toes and I'm a better person for it. I collected the link to the Spice Girls. I didn't know you liked Spice Girls. Gravy's into the Spice Girls, apparently. What do we not talk about? Hey, I got Taylor Swift songs in my playlist. Just because I'm not a fan of the artist, of everything they sing. Almost every artist has at least one or two good songs that I like. I've got country, I've got rock, I've got pop. Milo Girl, what's your favorite music? Oh, see, that's not a fair question to ask because it'd be hard for me to answer that question. Okay. I'm going to list a couple of my favorites in a couple of genres. Really like Johnny Cash. I really like Gordon Lightfoot. There's my country selection. I'm a fan of some of Taylor Swift when it comes to pop. I like some good Sabaton for the heavy metal. So for some of the other rock, I'm gonna go with Savage Garden. Love Savage Garden from the 90s. I have not listened to your singer. Remind me the name of your singer. I don't remember. Yeah, he was reading The Hobbit, yes. So I have to listen, yeah. And then Michelle Toombs. I really like Michelle Toombs. Just likes Michelle Toombs. I shared a lot of Michelle Toombs quotes when we were first dating. I think Milo Girl, you might like Michelle Toombs. It has a cute vibe to it. A bit of a cute vibe to it. All right. Jess is like, don't get yourself copyrighted. Okay. Let's put this in here. Don Williams. Greatest hits. We'll put that there. And we'll just leave that there so I go back. Milo Girl, do you know Michelle Toombs? I remember she came to a live concert and that's where I learned about her. How do you spell Michelle Toombs? Michelle. That's Michael. There we go. Taylor Swift comes up. Michelle Toombs. I'm gonna get copyrighted. I'm gonna see if I can find the song I'm looking for. There we go. There's the song. I'm gonna share a link to this song. Big fan of Lovely Day by Michelle Toombs. Hopefully that brought you to the Lovely Day one and not to the whole album. So, okay. Yeah, that's why I'm going to play it after the live stream. I'm just keep the tab open. So Michelle Toombs is an Australian artist. Australian Christian artist, and I love her music. Yeah, she probably hasn't released anything new for a while. That doesn't make the old music. It's the whole playlist? Okay. I mean, the whole playlist is great. I own the CD. Michael's BRB. Michelle Toombs lives in the U.S. now? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I'll let you listen to that song first. Trying to think another. Jason Gray. I like him too. Rocket heard Australia and came back. It's like, we're talking about Australian music artists. I'm back. Did you listen to that, Sparkle Station? What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Not your style? Yeah, I agree with you, Rocket. I'm not a loyal fan to any particular musician. I just like songs, right? I just like some songs. Like, hey, that song, I like that song. I'm gonna click plus on that. And it's like, oh, well, I didn't know I'd be liking songs from that artist. Love Home and Eminem. I'm not a big rap person at all. I'm not a rap fan. Although Eminem does have some good songs. Mini BRB, you gonna listen to my song? I really want to play it. I get copyrighted or copyright claim, but I really want to play it. Jelly Roll has some good stuff, yeah. Oh, how would I do that? Okay, so you can make a shareable Spotify playlist. Well, that'd be kind of fun. Make a link to a playlist like that and have it in the description. What kind of music do you like? Hey, here's a link to my playlist. You're a loyal fan of a rock band, Falling in Reverse. Yes, I've heard of Falling in Reverse. Jelly Roll and a rap duo called Suicide Boys. I'm not a fan of their stuff. Definitely not. But that's what makes us different. Because imagine a world where everybody liked the same stuff as you did. What a boring world. Guess what? Ugh, I'm still stuck with this stupid hat. I have another half hour with this stupid hat, huh? What? You believe me I can do another half hour in this hat? I have no idea what MGMT is. Never, that's not a name that's come across my... It's cool finding the different types of music we all like, right? It's like, oh yeah, you're completely into different stuff than me. Come on. Oh, wrong button. Help if I hit the right button. That'd definitely be a bonus. Oh, apparently we're full. Okay, we'll jump in that tractor and go sell those rocks. Make a little bit of money off of them. Almost done collecting rocks. In fact, close enough, maybe I'll switch to a different job. Basically the rhythm and the melody is more important to you than the actual words of the song. So you as long as the melody is good, you're fine with Satan worshiping music. Huh? Poor Michael. Actually, a lot of rap is the same. Like sometimes the rap is really real, right? Really, it can get really dark, but it's about the rhythm, right? You're still chilling and with your neck massager, and you're still forcing me to wear this hat. What? He hurt his neck because he was laughing so hard at the hat choice. So it's my fault. I agree with you, Rocket. Don't listen to music that you have moral obligations or that you're morally against. Yes, I agree with that. That's why you won't listen to sappy country music, because everybody's dying and sad and depressing. Yeah, the music can be depressing, yeah. Don't take the blame, Michael. See? That's one of my favorite artists for the genre. She's not known around the world. Like, she's not a very popular artist. Michael, you're such a dumb... I almost got myself in trouble. Like Michael, if you're gonna swear, like, that's a grab for attention. If you're gonna swear just to get attention like that, I recommend a mini ban then, instead of just deleting the message. If you're gonna do it on purpose to get attention. There we go. Michael's been timed out for 60 seconds. Take a 1 minute break. You did this to yourself, Michael. You were seeking the attention. Most radio heads. Yeah, I agree. They're all so depressing. Yep. I agree. So depressing music, and it's like, what's the point of music that's so depressing? It's like, why is this even a thing? Do we still have debt? If so, we should be repaying some of it. No, we have paid it off. Okay, perfect. Well, that's not true, Milo. I think some of us just learn pretty slow. I'm a pretty slow learner on certain subjects as well. And no, Michael, we know, Michael, we know that you work in an AC factory. You don't have to tell us again after years of telling us the same thing. Did you just die? Oh, you opened up a leak. A lake. Well, technically a leak as well, right? If the lake was leaking. Yeah, I like starting my day with positive, uplifting music. Yep, I agree. Start the day in a positive mood like that, and the whole rest of your whole day is better. Instead of listening to sappy, miserable music first thing in the morning. Who? Just being honest. Fair enough, Michael, but honesty also, you have to remember, if you're going to be too honest, honesty has repercussions. I've learned that the hard way. And it's like, I feel honest about this. I must say what I actually feel. And then paid the price. There is a price to be paid for being too honest. Sometimes honesty is sometimes just better not saying anything at all. Or be more tactful with that honesty. Like if someone offers me bubblegum, I will never say no to them because most likely they are tactfully telling me my breath stinks. So if someone offers me a mint or gum, always say thank you very much. I appreciate that. Because that might be their way of saying, hey, your breath stinks, man. That's their tactful way of helping you out. So always say yes to that. Even if you have no intention of chewing that gum. I'll offer you a Reese cup. Only if my breath stinks. Bought me some M&Ms. Jess says it was $10 for a effing bag of them. Jess was swearing. Mila girl, let's give Jess some soap here too. Kit Kat, 1 bar, 4 bars of Kit Kat is $6 now. Right, Sparkle Station? Just is swearing. I know. Very disappointing. No, you didn't hear her swear. She doesn't have a microphone on. You guys never want to hear Spicy Jess on here. Subscribers? 0. Spicy Jess would equal 0 subscribers. Hey, some people might like it. Hang on. Let's see here. Switch account. Where are we on subscribers? Have we gained any? We haven't gained any since February. We lost and then gained and lost and then gained and then lost and then gained. You're in the dark. Okay, I'm on the wrong app over here. Okay, we are at 1,099 subscribers, so we're actually down. We can't seem to get past 1,100 subscribers. And that was all because I was honest. So like you, Michael, I paid the penalty of being honest. But that's okay. Lesson learned. And guess what? I'll make a mistake in the future again. Michael, yeah, never mind. I can't say anything here that's not going to result in me getting a bar of soap. Great. Grave Reaper says if he would swear, he would get a lot of soap in his mouth. It's better not to swear. Hey, Mila girl, I lost. You helped me out. In a verse, and I can't seem to find it. I wanted to use that recently, and I couldn't find it. There's a verse that talks about swearing. You had a really good verse about swearing, and why we shouldn't, or I can't find that. If you have it close at hand, share it on Discord, or oh no, you're not on Discord, never mind. Because on Discord I'd find it again. I'll have to text it to myself if you find it. I'd be quarantine zone after Milo cleans my mouth if I swore. We're almost done. Actually, I don't swear when I'm mad. When I'm mad, I usually get pretty quiet. Swearing is a lot more casual for me. When I'm swearing, it's a casual, more like an annoyance. It's in the middle. When I'm actually angry, I don't swear. When I'm annoyed, the filter gets kind of turned off and then I start swearing. When I'm angry, I know I'm angry and then the filter's back on. It's that middle gray area where I struggle with the swearing. Like Michael. Michael can be very frustrating. Ephesians chapter 5. Basically, talks about any unnecessary words and stuff like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me, I'll do this. I'll just add this onto my list of tabs to deal with after the live stream. Ephesians 1. I know what chapter, but if Ephesians 1, right? There we go. Ephesians 1. Well, there's first and second and third Ephesians. No, I don't want ads. Go back. How do I go back? I can change versions here. Yes, oh, this is Ephesians. Yep, you're right. Ephesians 5. Let's just go 5:1. What happens? Nope. Oh, read full chapter. Never mind there. Okay, there we go. No. Tim, how's it going? Yeah, I'll just leave that for now. See, Ephesians 5. Okay, we got a link. Perfect. Okay, let's go back. Thank you. Okay. What Bible verse? I was looking for the Bible verse talking about unnecessary words, swearing, and stuff like that. Basically, why should we not swear? People that are ignorant always go, well, it's the 10 Commandments. I'm like, no, that's not what the 10 Commandments is talking about. That's not swearing. So I was looking for the Bible verse that talks about swearing and unnecessary words, stuff like that, right? And Milo Girl said Ephesians 5. Gravy's like, not the Bible. What's wrong with the Bible? The problem is that people have had bad experiences with the Bible, right? You get, like any kind, just like school teachers, you have bad subjects you have bad experiences with. Yeah, thou shalt not swear is nothing about cursing. It's not a commandment. But I know there's a verse that says that talks about unnecessary words, right? And I put swearing in that category. Ten Commandments are commonly used to win an argument. Yeah, but not actually. Yep, in-depth instructions. Yep. You're right, Rocket. I too personally have had bad experiences with not the Bible, but teachers of the Bible. That's okay. You don't have to be a Christian to be here. We can be friends and not be Christians. I'm cool. I'm cool with atheists. I'm cool with Muslims in here, Jews in here, Christians. I'm going to accept you guys all. That's the whole point to this channel. I very like now that we're talking about Christianity, I very much dislike people that claim that they are Christians and then judge people when the actual Christian law teaches you not to judge people, right? What's this song's name, by the way? Drifting at 432 hertz, HZ. Drifting at 432 by Unicorn Head. Okay, so Tim, you've got another verse for me. Okay, let's open that one as well. You guys listen to the 10-minute Bible Hour. That's a podcast that non-Christians can listen to without being preached at. There we go. I like that one. I'll tell you that everyone will have to give account on the day of judgment for every empty word they spoke. That's the NIV version. Where is it? Okay, right there. Okay, there we go. Keep that highlighted. Nacho! 10 minutes for 10 minutes? Oh, the 10-minute Bible Hour. The 10-minute Bible Hour is a podcast about the Bible without preaching at you. It's more learning about the book instead of being preached at. Can be judged for 10 minutes. I highly recommend the 10-minute Bible Hour. Basically, the dude is a historian, humanities. He grew up as a Christian, became an atheist, and then became a Christian again. And now he does like a Bible study, but he studies it more as in when this was written, when this part of the Bible, what the culture was, what was the culture of the world, who this is written to, that type of stuff. So, I don't know, I enjoy it. And it's approximately 10 minutes a day. We're in the middle of Galatians now. I really liked Esther. Esther was good. I don't know how long that is. Well, the study of Matthew took over 3 years. There's over three years worth of episodes just for Matthew. Your own video is on the playlist for the side of the screen for the basically telling you which other videos you want to watch. That's funny. That's funny. It's like, you don't have to advertise your own channel. The funnier thing is, Rocket, if you click on it, once monetized or not, you're probably going to get an ad on your own video. And it's against YouTube rules to go watch that ad. It's like, well, then don't share an ad on my own video. Final power verse indicates you should not swear. Can we proceed? Ephesians. Milo Girl got Ephesians going as well. Okay. So you and Milo Girl both pointed at Ephesians. So Ephesians 4 and 5. So click 4 on here. Can I be notified before Bible study begins on this channel? Bible study happens whenever it happens. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful and building others according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. There we go. Ephesians. So this is, who writes Ephesians? Is that Paul? Paul writes this, right? So Paul was writing this letter to the Ephesians. I suspect this was written by Paul, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. So Paul was writing that letter to the Ephesians. Well, the thing is, this channel, we pretty much try to offend everyone. We talk about anything and everything. So if you want to have a Bible study, Tim, just bring it up. Here, I should share a link to 10-Minute Bible Hour, just because if you guys are into Bible studies, like it's at least give it a try. 10. And it's not preachy. It's not like for non-Christians. It's something that you can get into. What is offensive about not swearing? No, just talking about the Bible itself is offensive to some people. But talking about politics is offensive to some people too. Right here. Is that? What? I have to subscribe. That's a terrible link then. What's a good link to use? 10-Minute Bible Hour. Let's go on Spotify. There we go. That one's a good one. Let's share that one. Whoop. Close. Nacho, just spin the wheel and we get rid of this offensive hat. I too find this hat offensive. Super Puppy put it on me. It's only $2 to spin the wheel. I also find this hat offensive. It's not the darkest blue on my list of hats, but Rocket goes, only reason you get into heaven is God's grace and not of good works. Amen. That same thing Muslims teach. It's you're not going to get into heaven because of the things you do, but because of the things you believe. You enjoy watching me suffer, though. Well, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Is that swearing? Some people would argue that's swearing. I just swore. Let's collect that. So we got mowing and harvesting. Which one's? Whichever one we go to first. There we go. Let's do this one. Oh boy. Super Puppy and his beacon lights on all the time. And headlights. Why are the headlights on? How do I turn those off? All right. Where are you going, bud? What are you doing? Professional at work here. Man, imagine if all of us were into the same thing, if we are all exactly the same people. Imagine how boring this world would be. What exactly are we doing here? So it's good to be different. It's also important to accept people that are different. I heard someone say in their church they have a sign that says, "Come as you are." If churches actually accepted that, there would be a lot more people in church. Like, let's say you're a good Christian boy and you go to church every day and it says on the back, "Come as you are." If somebody walks into the back of the church and sits down on the pew smoking a cigarette, having the pride flag with them, and they're sitting down in the pew and they're doing some drugs, do you still accept "come as you are"? Grew up as a Christian, but I have many questions. I grew up as a cult Christian, and yeah, I'm not into that God. I'm not into the God I grew up with. Hence why I struggle to do church. Because the most evil people I've ever met were in church. You know what? I don't know. Tim? What makes you an expert? Are you a pastor? Because most of us, okay, let's say you were born into a Muslim family. You're going to be a Muslim. You're born into a Christian family. You're going to be a Christian. Like, how did I get so lucky to be born into the true and right religion? So you're just a church member. Got it. So my question always is how did I get so lucky to be born into the perfect right religion? Why am I the lucky one to be exactly in the right religion? I don't know if I agree with you, Michael. There is no right religion. There probably is a right religion. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, true enough. You don't come to YouTube for spiritual answers. Yep. That's true. Well, I don't know if I agree with you, Tim, there. Some churches don't give you the answers either. The problem is you pay your church pastor to make you feel good about the things he tells you. Whoop. I know I had a church leader where we were fundraising money for a poor family, and that poor family, we fundraised the money. Being in the church as a member, And being involved with the finances, I knew how much money came in and how much money went to that family. And that family got about 75% of that money. 25% went to the pastor. Gravy says he believes in the devil. Okay, you know what? I gotta give it to you, Tim. That's a bonus. A church leader that doesn't get paid won't be as good of a church leader because he can't study his passages. But I wouldn't mind if a church leader got paid very little. Basically, pay a church leader enough money to study the word, but not to get rich, right? Man, this live stream has gone into a unexpected direction. I kind of like the weird directions we take. Milo Girl's got come as you are does not mean stay as you are. Ha! Oh, Tim, I learned to type that way with everything caps. Where does a sentence end and begin and end? Yeah. It's easier for you to... I just type it all in caps, but I can't do that in live chat because people... Nacho literally just said what I literally, when I write on paper, it's all caps. That's really messy writing, but it's all caps. When I write on paper, it's all caps. I literally write all caps. That is how I write. Huh. That comes from drafting class for me. Yep. Architecture class in school, man, taught me to write it all in caps. So that means you actually did drafting by hand and not by CAD. That's not very common anymore, Nacho. I learned on both, by hand drafting and by using CAD. Job, hang on. Who was talking about Job? Was Milo Girl talking about Job? Oh, no, Nacho. I know that story about Job. Gravy is lost. Yeah, I'm starting to get lost too. Yeah, I'm getting lost too, Gravy, and that's okay. Tim, I think you're probably not going to be successful in what you're trying to do because Christians kind of fall for that, the super aggressive mentality, right? Devil challenged Jesus. Well, no. Jesus wasn't around. So the devil challenged God, which God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, same thing, but devil challenged God. God had to prove a point, and Job had to pay the price for proving that point. Yep, yeah, I understand. The Old Testament God seems to be a lot more vengeful than the New Testament Jesus God. Why did God have to prove something to the devil when God is all-knowing, all-powerful? What was the point of having to prove to the devil? That is a great question I've never thought of asking. If God is an all-knowing, all-powerful being, why does he have to prove himself? Huh. That is a very good question I do not know the answer to. I don't like that answer, Tim. I don't know why, but I don't like that answer. Maybe it's not to prove it to the devil, but maybe it's to prove it to the people that you will be rewarded for your suffering. I don't know if that's the right answer, but yes, good questions. %, full. Poor mini Juan. The word isn't our mini point of view. Yeah, that's one thing I like about 10-Minute Bible Hour. Really in-depth, breaking things down and really understanding where the author came from. The problem with the Torah is the law it's so old, right? So understanding the word for the written audience, for the Jew, it was written for the Jews at the time, right? So understanding that would make you be able to understand what is written in it better, right? Really? Should you save Job for reading later? The adversary, as in the enemy, the devil, needs to understand that they're wrong. So basically, Tim, you don't know the answers, so you're asking him to move on to something else. No, he's not calling Nacho the adversary. Yeah, if God is an all-knowing, all-powerful being, why would he even entertain the devil? Yeah, I want to know the answer to that one. Hopefully 10-minute Bible hour goes to Job. Yeah, I should ask Matt Whitman that question. I need to ask someone that's gone to cemetery and studied Job. I don't know the answer to that. I know Andrew's done some seminary. Oh, this is a contract. I don't have to get every little bit of spinach on the ground. Mini BRB, Sparkle Station. Sparkle Station was putting in little dots. I wasn't ignoring you, Mila girl. This is a good conversation. Some good questions. Michael is back for good now. Okay, everybody, thanks for... I'm kidding. I mean, I am tired. I'm going to end the stream here soon, but not quite just yet. Okay, I hear you. Well, consider this. What we read in Job happened just once. Oop. No. Don't ever give out your personal information, like, ever. Like, ever? The last thing I would do is give my information out to a very aggressive Bible thumper. Because I'm looking for answers. I'm not looking to be preached at. And you know what the best part is? When you don't know the answer, instead of saying there's nothing that will confuse me in the Bible, instead of saying that, when you don't know the answer, as a Christian, I don't know a lot of the answers. The best thing to say is, I don't know. I hadn't thought of that. I'm gonna have to study more to find that. That's a good question. Instead of making something up or trying to move on to a new subject. Gravy. So you mean the thing that I do a lot? What do you do a lot? Give out personal information? I'll give you the mini contact info to a mini police station before I give you mine. Yeah. Yes, God forbid you make something up. Exactly. So Juan, what should we do? Please meditate. Acknowledge that you don't know the answer. And then move on and meditate and study. I mean, what's meditation going to do without study? Learn. And Gravy goes, yeah, you know what I mean. I personally, I'm gonna say that. Well, let's say this was a debate where we talked about and asked questions. I don't feel. As far as Nacho casts questions, I don't feel like we answered or even got to scratching the answers of any of those questions. Well, Tim, it's best not to speak from your heart when it comes to that. It's best to just let God inspire you and say what God inspires you to say. All I saw was I'm right. From both sides, Sparkle Station. But I honestly don't know the answer. It's a question I have never thought of asking. If anyone has given me things to think about and meditate about and study, NachoCast, you are the person that has asked the best question today so far. You have given me the question that I would like to know more answers to. Yeah, I like critical thinking. I love debating and critical thinking. Oh, my brother loves debating. Tim, if James is streaming on our channel, make sure you chat with him because dude loves to debate. How old are you? Does it matter how old you are? How old am I? I'm 40. Grave, that's fine. I got pretty lost there for a bit too, and it's okay to be lost because a lot of this is insider talk, right? If you haven't studied Job, you have no idea what we're talking about, right? So basically, I'll give you a quick rundown, Grave. There is a story in the book of Job. Basically, Job. So the devil says the only reason Job believes in God is because of how easy Job has it. Job has this great life, has money, he's got a beautiful wife and has kids and has all these fields. The only reason, so the devil tells God, the only reason Job believes in you and follows you is because you've made Job's life so easy. So the God goes, okay, what do we take away from Job so that he won't believe, right? So basically, God allowed the devil to kill his wife, kill his kids, destroy his farm, disease his body. So God allowed the devil to destroy Job. And Job still believed in God until the devil finally gave up, right? That's basically the story we're talking about. And NachoCast's question is if God is a all-knowing, all-powerful being, then why did he even have to entertain the devil in that question? Basically, if I know I'm right, I know that this little idiot sniveling kid is wrong, why do I even entertain this sniveling kid that's challenging me, right? So that's NachoCast's question. Sparkle Station goes, I don't exist. I'm mini advanced AI. Look up Blossom AI. Sorry, Milo girl, if this makes you uncomfortable as well. So, I don't know if gravy if that helps. Basically, the devil challenged God. The only reason this dude believes in you is because of these things. And then God went and destroyed the dude's life. And then at the end, when the devil gives up, God gives him everything back like sevenfold or something like that. And he's even richer and even wealthier and has an even more beautiful wife. But dude still lost his first wife. Lost all his kids at the beginning. So why did the dude have to go through all that torture? That's basically Nacho's question. Yeah, Sparkle Station. I got a little confused as well. And he didn't get his wife back. He got it. Or did his wife leave him? I can't even remember. But his kids died. He didn't get his kids back. So you might have me on that one, Tim. I'd have to reread Job. Maybe I'll have to reread Job. So basically, that at the end of the day, question is simple, very simple question. Why? Why did the suffering have to take place to prove a point? Now that is basically the simplest question that needs to be answered. Tim, absolutely, you're permitted to continue. But having said that, we've already gone half an hour longer than I wanted to because I didn't want to cut off the conversation in the middle. But yes, by the way, Tim, you can come back here anytime and start a Bible conversation. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. I don't mind talking about the Bible or about the Gravedigger. I don't mind talking about Gravedigger either. I don't mind talking about NASCAR. Everybody's welcome here. If we want to start talking about LGBT rights, I'm okay with talking about that too. I'm cool with all of this. Rocket says, hear me out. God did it because he knew it was the best way for us to understand. That's kind of the one point I made earlier, Rocket. That's the only thing I could think of. That the only plausible reason of why I could think of is because it was to teach not the devil a lesson, but to teach humans a lesson. But could that have been done better? I don't know. Because all-knowing, all-powerful God doesn't make mistakes, right? So the answer is there is a reason, we just don't understand the reason. Anyhow, we are going to call it a day. Feel free to continue this conversation next week. I don't think I'll have a chance to read Job during that time. I wouldn't mind if I had a refresher course somewhere. If we were to talk on the subject again. Anyhow. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This was a really fun stream. Had 7 people watching. We talked about everything today. Why am I missing that little bit? What the heck? It's always cool to get into debates. Definitely fun. So, see you guys next time. I'll be back. I don't know when I'll be back. Hopefully next week, Saturday. Why is the GPS that far off? Weird. Anyhow, yeah, see you guys next time. I don't have to wear this stupid hat anymore. The stream has ended. See you guys. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Not looking forward to tomorrow at all. Because I'm a little stressed out about it. Getting all my scale tickets and ferry and all of that's figured out. Oversized load. We'll figure it out. So no live stream from me tomorrow. It'll be next week. I'm out of here. No live streams during the week from Jess. Probably not James. He's stupid busy organizing an event for this weekend. Well, maybe after this weekend he might be coming back. Till next time, you guys absolutely rock.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookies start with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. I'm done.
Do a redirect. Tabitha says bye. Gravy says bye. Michael says bye. Let's do gold gaming. Here we go. Oh no, hang on. Cancel. I see Whiskey Creek is up. We like Whiskey Creek. He's playing with BDD Gaming. There we go. Whiskey Creek. Bye.